other way, that way. Are we straight?
You're a bit tipsy, Mel. Tipsy-turvy.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know, but look, you look all wonky.
I am wonky.
It's straight now.
Hey, it's straight now. We're gone straight. Brilliant.
I'm not. Right.
I was just going to say there's a first.
Wow. If that's all it takes.
And so it begins. I mean, we're not even 15 seconds in and it's already starting. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. Happy Monday! Did you have a nice weekend? I hope you did. I did nothing. Well, that's not true. I cut the grass.
Did you? Well, it's nice sometimes to just do nothing / cut the grass, but it's nice to just
to switch off.
soak up a bit of downtime.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm sitting there going, right, I'm bored now. What can I do?
That's me. I
Terrible. Welcome to live shopping here at Highlight Crafts. Let me introduce you to the scene first of all. We've got Sophie on cameras this morning. We've got Andrew in our ears. And I've got David back off his holiday / head night / days off /
AWOL.
AWOL, yeah, literally. We nearly sent a team out to search for you. Right, let me tell you a little bit about live shopping here at Highlight Crafts and where you can watch us and how to shop, because it's super, super, super easy. And you're going to want to shop in this hour because we've got brand new Cadence.
Brand new.
Which is very exciting. Right, so first of all, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're going to shop with us on either Facebook or Instagram, we're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code, and all you need to do to purchase that product is type shop and then the code into the comments underneath the video. In fact, if you look at your screen now, the words that are in bold, that's what you're going to type in. That will automatically pop that product into a basket for you. Then we're going to send you a direct message, and in that message there will be a link. You're going to click the link and that will take you to checkout. Now, the sooner you check out, the sooner we can pick and pack those orders and get those goodies up your driveway.
Oh,
I know.
wow.
Bit uncomfortable, but there you go.
Right.
So
Does that well, you know your postman.
Stop it.
Right.
I need you to be logging into your accounts, please, before you check out, because that way you get your club benefits, which are extra discount. Drew's just gone with a very thoughtful tone. My mum used to know the postman quite well. It's just really random. I'm really sorry. It's going to be like that a bit this week. And
I could get myself into serious trouble right now.
I know, right? So could I, but I'm not going to. So make sure that you're logging in, because you get your extra discount, loyalty points for every £1 you spend, and on a basket spend over £35, free postage, which is brilliant. Now then, if you prefer to shop with us directly on highlightcrafts.com, you can also do that. Just pop on over there, click watch live, press play, and as soon as that show starts, all the items in there will come up down the right hand side of your screen. You can then simply select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they will go into a little red shopping bag, which you will find at the top of your screen. When you're ready to log in and check out, click on that bag and that will take you through that process. Now, you can also shop ahead. So from midnight, if you're going out somewhere, if you've got the grandchildren, if you're just busy doing stuff, busy, then please check out all those offers before you go out, and you don't miss out on the deals. Right, David, I had a little play with this when you weren't here on Friday.
You did, didn't you? You had a play with this. I think everyone had a dabble.
We did. We all had a dabble. Tell us all about it,
well,
please.
This is a paste. Now, you may have seen me craft with this before on your television screens, but that would have been around about 5 years ago. Wow. Because it was out for a very long time. Almost that time to be exact. Now, this has been much demanded for, well anticipated, highly asked for, okay, in the club. So many of you have been asking for this. This is the Cadence Flexible Moulding Relief Paste, okay? There's a few keywords within that sentence that give a clear indication as to what this paste is going to do. For one, it's a paste, so it's thick, it's not a paint. No. It will hang heavy on that palette knife. It's like a thick, creamy dollop of luxury paste, honestly. It's gorgeous. But dollop.
That's the technical word.
Dollop. But it's a moulding paste. You're going to spread this evenly into your moulds. You can do them in slimline ones, nice and thin lace ones, and ever so slightly deeper ones. You want it to go probably no much deeper than about 6 mils of depth, because then again, you're going to take around about 2-3 days to dry, if not. But in a shallow mould, you're taking it a couple of hours to dry, and then once you have pasted it, into molds such as these, you can then do results like this.
Look at that. Wow.
Oh my word. This is just pure
Look
beauty.
at that.
Look at how it peels.
That's next level, isn't it?
It is just like the best.
Stunning, David.
Honestly, it's a flexible.
It literally looks like lace.
It does. You can stitch with it. You can glue it onto glassware, onto vases, your canvases, your books, onto fabrics. You can do so many things with this. Now, this is a flexible, non-crack, easy release paste that you can use in all silicone molds, especially the ones that we're showcasing with you here today. It comes in a variety of metallic colours as well. It's not just a bog standard paste where you're going to have to add your own colours and use up your other paints and markers. It comes in a beautiful selection. But look at the quality. Look at how you can quite literally fold it in half. It doesn't crack. It's got stretch to it as well, so don't worry. It's not going to break as you're removing it. Even down to these thinner hairline areas of the mould, it's got movement to it. Now, this paste for you is going to come in 3 beautiful colourways. We're going to talk to you even more about those as we go through the 2 hours of today's show. But honestly, you do not want to miss out on this. You've been shopping ahead for it during the evening and, of course, from midnight already.
Absolutely, you have. 10% is already allocated, just so that you guys know at home. So you need to be getting this in your baskets. Shop Bundle is going to get you all 3 of them. You've got a £4 saving on this on a brand new launch. And this, so we can use this with icing as well, can't we, for cake makers?
Well, the mould you can do, absolutely, yes.
Absolutely, I won't put this, I won't try and eat that.
No, I wouldn't.
Be a
it's
good
too
idea.
good to eat. Too good to eat.
But that around your glass jars. Oh. So, mirror spray on the inside, this round the outside. So, Spesso flowers, I mean, come on.
It's all linked.
This is absolutely fabulous, isn't it? And I love the fact it's mouldable.
It is honestly beautiful. Whether you're going to do garments with it, whether it's going to go on the end of some incredibly decadent crackers over Christmas, imagine this on the table.
Oh, wow.
You can pleat with it as well. If you want to make your own flowers with it as well, you can literally pleat it and start to like ruche it all together. Wow. It dries beautifully. I mean, the metallic flash that you get from this as well, you can see it in the light. But the colours that you're going to be getting, you're going to get all 3 of them.
I know.
Because we've got a bundle for you, which means better price.
Absolutely, which we love, don't we? Shop Bundle is going to get you the the copper, the gold, and the silver. I mean, imagine just mixing those all together and coming out with a random...
Oh, yeah, marble them.
Right.
Do them all together because they all have the same compatible elements in them. All water-based as well, so there's absolutely no odour to it whatsoever.
None at all.
Highly pigmented as well. It's completely opaque. It's not translucent or transparent. You can add your own mica powders into it if you wanted to as well. So if you want to add a shimmer or an iridescence to it, you can do that too. There's nothing stopping you. Or you can dust your moulds before you paste into them. You don't need to add anything to the moulds in terms of a release spray or a talc or anything like that. It comes out easily. And it dries at room temperature between 1 to 2 hours, but I would always suggest to leave it probably about 3 or 4, just because then you've got the security of knowing it's fully set all the way through. There could always be that one little bit that maybe not quite dry as the rest, and it might create a weak spot.
Can I add heat to it?
You can add.
Dry it, or
what
is it
I would
not
suggest, I would never suggest adding, if something's in a mould. It's surrounded by silicone, which will insulate it. So if you're adding heat to it, it's gonna heat it too quickly.
Right, got it.
It can sometimes be counterproductive in the terms of curing.
Yeah.
What you could do is if you've got just a standard fan, you know, like the one that Simon bought us, the fan, have it projected down onto it so it's got a continuous draft. That will dry it twice as fast. When I say twice as fast, you might be thinking, well, the depth, that's different. How can there be an accurate sort of representation of twice as fast? I've just found they dry much quicker.
Yes.
So it will dry quicker if there's a draft on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Easy. Right. So if you want this one shop bundle, $34.99, 20% of this is now allocated. This is going to be a busy show, guys.
It's just so good.
Everything we've bought you recently, the resins, the diamond paste that we had on the other day, all of this is going to be fantastic with this. I mean, that just round that bottle, David. If you're going to a wedding or you're part of a wedding, maybe your daughter or your son or whoever is getting married, this is an absolute game changer. It's stunning. However, if you're a card maker, this is going to be beautiful as well.
Your cards.
Right?
You can cut it with a guillotine. You can cut it with dies. You can cut it with a cookie cutter.
Wow.
You can also cut it with your scissors, a punch as well. If you're going to be running it through your die cutting machines, just a bit of corn flour onto it.
Yep.
Because although it's fully set and cured, the beauty of this is that you can actually press it together but you can peel it back. So of course it would, of course, stick against one another under a high pressurized plate. But you can cut into it with real close detail. I mean, if you wanted to, you could actually take this fringing of the lace off on its own just by cutting through the center of this line there. And then you've got yourself 3 separate moldings there.
Amazing, isn't
Round
it?
candles. They look amazing.
Well, I was thinking about candles. That is absolutely stunning. But also, we'll use with your icing. So if you are a cake maker, if you do make your own Christmas cakes and decorate them, this is going to be perfect. Just make sure you get 2 separate ones. One for your paste and one for your food, because you don't want to be mixing those 2 together, do you?
No, that's exactly. So the mould is just... It's gorgeous. I said to Stephanie and the team, who of course put our shows together and do a cracking job at doing so, providing me the best deals and the best products, I said we really need some shallow moulds with high detail and large surface area. And this is by far my favourite mould I have ever worked with alongside this paste.
Stunning, isn't
I've had some thin streamlined strip ones and they're fine, they do the job, but this, it gives you an absolutely huge A3 surface layer to apply the whole thing down at once, which means you can do 3 projects with 1 pot open.
And it's really easy to put down. In fact, the amount you use is absolutely minimal.
Oh, it really is. Well, you look at the depth of these, they're around about 1 mil to 2 mils thick.
If that.
If that. They're incredibly shallow, but the profiling in them is exquisite. I mean, you've got all this honeycomb here, and it's mind-boggling to see it when you see how close it all is together. But that paste gets into every single nook and cranny. You can make, of course, quite an elaborate spread, but then when you clean it down and you scrape it back,
amazing.
And I'm going to show you how to do that. If you can butter bread, you can use these.
Yes, you can. And it's slightly different technique I found when I was doing it. So I kind of pressed it in and then scraped it back.
Oh yes, that's the thing.
It's fab, isn't it? You'll find your own way, but you feel like when you're scraping it back, like you're taking too much off.
Yeah, you do.
Don't you? Because you can see the mould, but that's kind of the point. I mean, look how wonderful this is.
Look at that. It's absolutely wonderful.
Can you use it on a sewing machine to make gold collars on shirts?
That's a great question. Now, if you wanted to add it as a decorative accent to garments, you'd want it to be detachable. You can stitch with this onto cushion covers, pelmets, tie backs, that sort of thing, but we wouldn't suggest it for machine washing, okay? So if you wanted it on a collar, I would probably put buttons in it.
Yes.
Or maybe you could stitch a zip into it or something like that, but you can thread with it, you can still stitch with it. If you can use it on a sewing machine, though, go very slowly.
Yes.
Because, of course, it's a soft release. That needle is going to go and then it's going to speed up again.
Absolutely.
So it might get itself a little bit overwhelmed, but I would just say go steady and easy with it. But yes, you can stitch. I have tried it.
There you go, Alan. You can do that. And it says, can it be left overnight to dry?
Absolutely. You could leave it overnight or you leave it for 2 months. It's no difference.
Snowy says, OMG, how on earth do Cadence make that? It's amazing. I know, right? It's fabulous, isn't it? Brilliant. Right, if you want this page, you're going to have to be really quick now because this is flying out the door, literally. Shop bundle, $34.99 is going to get you all 3. So you're getting 450 mil. That's not far off half a litre of this paste. And believe you me, this goes a long, long way. How wonderful is that? Now, when I was demolding it the other day, I turned it over.
Yeah.
And peeled the
mould away.
The mould back. Yeah. So you'll find your own way of doing it, but how exquisitely beautiful.
Bits.
I do too, because you can pick.
Well, you can do, absolutely, but then you can add them, you can like use them as foil.
Imagine those in your jewellery resin.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Right. None of this goes to waste. And of
Jane
course,
will be coming down and nicking all those bits.
Oh, she will do, won't she? So look at this, the mould cleaned up so easily. Wow. It literally just peels off. The mould looks brand new as soon as you've used it. It's crazy.
Okay, I'm not... Oh. David, just sit down a minute. The Purple Mole's limited stock.
We've got 2 hours.
Already, and we are 14 minutes in. Right, if you want this, you need to be putting it in those baskets and checking them out, please. Right, let's move on.
How good it is.
So we can show the other moles and then we can get into the nitty-gritty of this because I think it's going to fly out. Right, now then we have a quiz.
We do have a quiz.
So, shall we start with question number 1?
I think that's a good place to start.
I think so too. Which is the largest ocean on Earth?
You're going to have to be quite specific, Mel.
And so it begins. I had like a whole week and then just...
I can take another one if you want. I think I've got any left.
We'll all be going on holiday next year and you'll be like, I've got any holidays left. You've got another one this year though, haven't you?
I don't
Everybody's
know.
60th and 30th, isn't it?
It's the world's most expensive year in our family,
I know, right? Right, my lovely. This is...
Oh, let me go grab a peacock.
Oh, that's not something I expected you to say on a Monday morning. Right, let's have a look. Stop it.
Right.
I'm in one of them moods today. I'm a little bit, I don't know, just a bit bonkers, I think.
Look. Look at this.
Wow. Oh,
So,
cherry blossom rise on this.
I know,
Eastern
right?
elements on this. Look how stunning that is.
It's absolutely
David,
beautiful.
That is incredible.
Look at the detail in this
Wow.
mould. I have never actually seen anything quite like this mould in my life.
I'm having that mould. That's going on my mirror in my hallway. That
I know, I've
will
already
look
said to Sam,
absolutely
please put me
amazing.
to one side. She went, well, David, I might not be able to.
I know. We'll have to share one.
This mould, it's got a high profile to it, but it's what I love about this.
Stunning.
It's got a recess. It's
Yes.
raised around the edge, which makes it so easy
easy.
to fill. So with one like this, if I just flip this over, you can see on the back there, so it really stands out against there.
Wow.
I'm going to show you how to create this effect, because when you demold with the gold, it will look like this one, okay?
Oh, look at that.
Now this is the perfect one. You could use a spray mount on the back of here to go straight onto a card or anything like that, or you can just use your hot glue gun. But look at that, it comes out absolutely beautiful, and then I've
Wow.
antiqued that one to really bring out all the profiling. But look at the peacocks here, they're literally staring at one another.
They're beautiful.
And these flowers, how they're so, look how fine that is, it's like a
It's
hairline.
incredible. And that's the paste.
Yes.
That's not pasted and then painted. That is the gold paste.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, if you want this mould, Shop Bird, we haven't got a huge amount of stock of this. So please, if you want this, oh, I've got less than 10 left now,
Oh my
David.
goodness.
This is going to be one of those shows. But if you want it, please be quick. Shop Bird, $16.99. Remember, all the prices that you're seeing on your screen, if you have an account with us and you log into your account before you check those baskets out, will be more than you're actually paying, because you'll get your discount off that, then you'll get your points back. We've had a lot of customers recently saying they're saving up their points for big purchases.
Yes, which is a great way to shop.
Brilliant, isn't it? Because every time you buy something, you get that little bit closer, don't you? Which is brilliant. Right, if you want that
Yeah.
one, Shop Bird, 16, and that on a candle
Oh, on a candle, it would look
would
great.
look incredible.
Even if you just wanted to paint this black, I've got one painted, but even if you just went straight onto the glass
Look at that.
and you just had it as a decorative vase, look how stunning this looks. I mean,
Oh, I need this in my life. Right, we've got 5 left of the bird. If you want it, you need to be quick. Shop Bird, $16.99. That's it.
I mean, I knew that was going to be crazy, but not quite.
Not quite that busy.
Never quite anticipate.
Oh, well.
But thank you for shopping with us, everybody.
Absolutely. Now then, this is lovely. This would be lovely on the back, top of a glass jar.
Oh, it would, wouldn't
Wouldn't
it?
it?
Now, this to me is like the most perfect furniture piece decorative, like a drawer pull. It would look great. This is an incredibly intricate doily mandala, okay? Now, you can use your flexible relief paste inside here. You can also use your epoxy and your resin cast mediums. Now, look at this, how I open it, how many elements are in here. Look
Wow.
at that. This has got hundreds of profiles inside it. It's like a miniature ceiling rose for a doll's house.
It is. It's beautiful.
I mean, you could use it for that exact reason as well.
Yeah,
It would look great on a card front, great as tiles as well. You've got the flower in the centre there. You could pipe into here. You could still use your Sirius and Capellas in here if you wanted
Oh,
to for a
lovely,
rigid
yeah.
set finish. Just leave it for a couple of days because it is slightly deeper. But again, a wonderful detailed
Wow.
mould for you to use. Maybe you're going to do a really big jewellery pendant as well. How nice would that look?
Stunning.
Something a little bit more Moroccan style as well.
Okay, Shop Doily will get you that one for $11.99.
Great
Right,
price.
David, do you think we should go and have a look at how to paste?
Should we do it?
Yes, and then we can
Okay.
come back and do these later on. And we have some Cadence mystery boxes.
We do, and they are at an irresistible price for
They
you.
are,
I had a
right.
sneak peek this morning, but I believe you may have already seen them, so get yours because
Breathing
they're going to be
in.
gone soon.
Breathing in. Right, shall we have a look? I know. Do you know what?
Right.
I bought a new dress for our wedding anniversary.
Oh, lovely.
And it fits, but it's just, you know, when it's just that little bit and you're like, right, now I've got to be good for the next 3 weeks. I think I did to it and actually eat while I'm in it. Nearly fell off his chair. He went, what do you mean you've got a dress? I went, I know, the last dress I wore was a wedding dress.
Really?
25 years ago.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
wow.
absolutely. Right, let's have a look at this then, David, because this,
Honestly,
look at these,
I know.
guys.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at
look
this.
at this stash. this stash of lace. So you can see here again, that's your copper, which is your copper colour there. Yeah, let's have a look at all the colours. So that there is your copper. That's in the central mould, so in that lace. I mean, just look at how wonderful that is. And that is how big these mouldings are. These are huge.
They are.
And then you've got your silver here. Now this silver, again, it's like a wonderful polished chrome. Look at that. But look at how professional this looks.
It's amazing.
You're going to just love demoulding them. And then you're going to go, right, okay, this is going to go on this card. This one's going to go onto this candle.
Oh, and it stretches too, look.
Oh yeah, it's got stretch to it, which makes it really easy for garment application. So of course you can see. And it will retain its stretch again. If you do add a little hairdryer to it as well, it does go back a bit quicker.
Lovely. So, absolutely lovely. Right, a third of that stock is now allocated.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Right, I'm just going to take this one out for you. Now, because this particular, this mould here has not a flat edge to it, I'm working up and down with it, so I'm not, of course, encouraging a potential tear. Just pull up to that area like that, so that scallops out. But you see, you can still be quite, you know, vigorous with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not super delicate. It's really, really impressive, and it fascinates me that you can have a thickness of 1 millimetre from a paste and it doesn't tear on a hairline lace section.
It's incredible.
Look at that, just like that.
Tell you what, they're so clever, aren't they?
Oh, they're unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Now, and if you're loving this.
Look at that.
There may even be new colours in the pipeline, you never know.
Oh, might there now, indeed.
You never know.
Might there indeed.
Imagine this in a dark orchid. Yeah.
Oh.
I bet that's all going to come off together. Let's have a look. Sorry, I'm just a bit obsessed with
this. I know,
this.
it's cool, isn't it? Would you suggest that they cut this into 3 pieces, or would you just use it as one?
This mould, keep it all as one.
All as one.
I would keep it all as one. The reason for that is it's going to be easier to clean the whole thing together, and also when you've got your scrapers, because we do have the scrapers on the show,
we do.
You can literally just go in and start to scrape any excess off, and if you're going over the whole thing, it's going to make it a little bit easier, isn't it? You see how you can just literally clean it up.
Brilliant.
Don't be too, and I say don't be too fussy. I'm not the best at cleaning my stencils. I'll put my hand up and say that, but they still work fine. So. Save that bit quieter. But with a mould like this, if you've got surface area with a little bit of the paste on, it's not going to affect the overall finish.
Absolutely not.
You want to make sure that all of the inside area is clean, which we can see it is because we've just pulled it all out. So what you're going to do with your flexible relief paste, they do come with the metal foil on the inside. So when you get yours home, of course they're brand new for you, retain the metal foil. So when you're tearing it, just go nice and gently with it, okay? Work around the edge like this. And this is going to lock in moisture. Now, what you want to do is keep the product exactly how it was delivered to you. So you don't want to let it dry out in there because that's going to affect the elasticity of it. And of course the drying times, all that sort of stuff. So just take a bit of time just to prise around that foil. Okay, and you can see that's going to stay intact for us now.
Look at that.
And look at that paste.
Good grief. I mean, you couldn't get much more metallic in there if you tried, could you?
No, but look at that. Look at this.
Oh, I love that. It's just fabulous. Oh, found your palette knife.
It's found it. It was in Mel's car. So,
not, you fibber.
So, with this, I can only describe it as like luxury mash. It is
luxury
proper
what?
Mash.
What?
Look, that's like
so beautiful.
Oh, mash is my favourite thing in the world. It's the most beautiful thing on earth.
Julie W says, well, yes, that's what I thought.
Opposed to anything else.
That looks like the gold that you see on Buckingham Palace gates.
Yes, it is.
Isn't
it is gorgeous.
It's exactly the same. Julie W says, would these pastes work with the texture plates I purchased last week, or do they only work with silicone moulds?
Julie, look at this. Right, so what you do want to do...
As if he knew.
So this here is one of our texture plates. So with your texture plate, give it a light dusting of something like talc, like this one here, something like that. Give it a little dust with a brush, and then yes, you can use it on the surface, peel it off, and look at that. I'm revealing all my tips and tricks before we even got into the show, but you know what, Julie, I need to show you because it's just unbelievable.
Oh, so it worked?
Oh yeah, peeled it off, and then I just trimmed down the edges. So you just want to make sure though that you do put a little bit of something to release it. So what you could do is you could get a little bit of washing up liquid on a piece of cutting new sponge and just scribble it all over, like smoosh it into the plate, and then let the bubbles pop and go straight in with your paste, or put a little bit of talc on there and it will just help with that release. That's what I've done here. And what I love is that it looks completely different to something like this, because to me this looks like metal, that's been impressed with an actual imprint.
That's incredible.
And this one here is your decorative mould, but also because these texture plates are super shiny, look how glossy that paste is dried.
That's amazing.
Look at, I mean, that is just like nothing else.
Should have had these added onto the show, love. April says, this is outrageous. How cool.
It is outrageous. I know.
You're right.
It's
Alison
bonkers.
says, I have used this type of mould for icing. Try it face down on, hold the pattern and peel back.
Yes.
Annette says, might be a silly question. There's never such thing as a silly question, Annette. But could you fill a mould with resin and fill the rest of the mould with this paste?
Well, the thing is, it depends on what resin you're using, because resin's going to dry hard, this is going to dry soft, so you've got two sort of contrasting textures there. This one isn't it's not a paste that has an adhesive set into it, so some pastes you'll be putting on there to actually bond to a surface when you're applying it, whereas this one, it's designed to be freestanding on its own, and it can be utilised as its own sort of entity, if you like. But it depends on what resin you're using. If you could be a little bit more specific on the resin, I might be able to answer that a little bit better for you. But if you've got a mould filled with resin, for example, it's a slightly deeper mould, and you filled it with resin and you go on the top with paste, it may just be better to use metallic paint on the back of it, because it may not actually provide you with any difference of appearance than it would do with just a paint.
Yeah, absolutely. Helen McGrath says, can the paste be used with a very shallow silicone mould? That's exactly what we're doing now. Absolutely, Helen.
If you've got a mould that is I'm going to say probably any deeper than about 6 to 7 mils, it's going to be tricky, okay? And that's about maximum depth we've gone to on the show for you. The only reason is, for one, it's going to take a fair while to dry, and secondly, those deepest areas, if it's formed a skin of about 5 mil on there, you've essentially just put the lid on the pot again. It's not going to be able to get through there and dry. Once you've got a lot of sort of depth on the top there, the air will never be able to make contact with the base of that mould, and it could never dry. So you want it to be a thickness like this. Right, let's go.
Thank you both. You're welcome, Helen.
You're more than welcome, absolutely.
Can I just do number 2 before we start?
I mean, I'd prefer if you didn't, but go for it.
I have a husband that thinks he's funny, and now I come to work and I've got another one that thinks he's funny. My work husband. That'll never happen, will it? Question number 1.
What are we doing number 2, isn't it?
Which is the largest ocean on Earth, is question number 1. Question number 2, which is the largest island in the world?
Oh. I don't actually know.
One.
I don't know. I'm terrible at geography. Sophie's got it. Sophie's good at stuff like
geography as well.
Same. I did art.
Yeah, I did art.
Crafty bits.
Yeah, me too.
Right, so when you're working with your mould, of course, have it just nice out on a flat surface. Keep it all as one big rectangle. With things like icing, they're a heavier set, so you can demould with an icing as you're peeling it back. But with your flexible relief paste, I do think it does work better if you pull it from the top and you roll it around something. So when you're demoulding, you get like a kitchen mould tube or something like that, and just prise it up that way, and it allows it all to pull at the same time. Okay. Any film like this, if you've not scraped it off, it just comes off like that.
Oh, that's really satisfying.
It's super easy. Okay, no mess. Right, so let's start.
Right.
Okay, so
we've got how many left, Andrew, to allocate on the mat?
Is that it?
Okay, we've got 7 of them, but people are shopping on the website as well, so that's going to go down really quickly. So if you want it, please put it in your basket.
Right, okay, so these are on the show, and there's different ones for different profiles and textures, okay? Now, the one I'm going to be using is this one, which is like the kidney shape, okay? It's got that serrated edge to it. Well, it's not serrated, it's like a chamfered edge, okay? It's blunt though, don't worry. But these are great because they're flexible, so when you're using them, you can create a curve in them, and it allows you to get the perfect application to silicone. Now, what you can do is you can either load it at the top of here, or you can go straight onto here. Now, what I like to do is just pop a little bit into the mould first.
Right.
You don't have to rush with this as well. You've got loads of long working time. So straight into the mould. I'm only filling this particular one at the moment. So let's go in and we'll fill this with a different selection of colours a little bit later on. And then what we're going to do is take off any excess with, of course, our scraper, like that.
Okay.
And then we're just going to start working into the mould. Now you can see here how already it's sat within all of those areas, but look at how much is just scraped off. I've got loads on here now. It uses next to nothing.
It really does.
So keep working into it and scrape it back again. These areas here, push it down scrape it back off. And I'm gonna allow a bit of gold to go into here because then we're gonna put some copper in here and some silver.
Nice.
So that one's sort of starting that one off for us. But keep working into it. Now the reason why it's look at all that on there. The reason why it's important to keep constantly scraping off is that if you were to leave a really thick layer over the top of this, it will not have those pass-through areas.
No.
Okay, you're gonna create like a film on the back. So let's keep pushing that down. There we go. And using these scrapers to push into the mould.
So much easier than using a palette knife.
Isn't
it?
It saves so much time. I love it. And also it's fun. It's really
it is
fun.
fun.
It's fun to fill. It's fun to demould. It's fun to actually pop on the project. Every single bit of this product is exciting.
It is.
And that's what I love about it. There's no hassle with cleanup because it all dries as one piece and you peel it out.
Yeah, it's super, super, super easy to use.
There we are. Push that in. And these rounded areas we'll use in those little scalloped bits like that.
And you're pushing down, aren't you? Getting
Yes.
that paste into that mould.
Well, typically, if you were to watch if someone's filling a big, large mould to a ceiling rose or coving or something, what they will do first is they'll like splash fill it, where they'll fill it all with the brush, and that gets into all of the indentations. Now, because this is a thick medium and it's not a loose medium, we're having to push into there to actually get all of the air out of it. See there, as you go down, it literally all squeeges out the edge, and then we tidy up afterwards. So keep working into it. Like this. Okay, I'm just using my finger on the back of there to really push down onto the finer areas. And I'm going to turn my mat around just to make it easier because I always like to work towards myself. I find just a bit more comfort in doing that. If you're going it away from yourself, sometimes you can't quite see where you have or haven't gone yet. So I'm going to keep working into the mould, bring it round. Thin layer only. By the end of this show, this mould will be almost ready for demoulding, but you would probably want to leave it. It's very cool in here today. But you probably want to leave it at room temperature for anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. Okay, here we go. Start to infill, and honestly, the results are just wonderful. Now, because I'm going right up to the edge there, I'm just going to clean up the edge of that mould. There we are, like that, and work again towards myself. And just keep going over.
And it really is a thin layer, isn't it?
I've not gone back to the pot once yet.
No, you haven't, no.
And it's like you really add in a very small amount. Keep working into it. If you've got your palette knives as well, for any other smaller areas, you can just go in.
Yeah.
Just for any finer sections, and just do that. Okay, so you can use your tools together. And then I'm going to turn it this way to do this little corner. And what I'm going to do is build up all of the paste now that's on here into that corner. Push it down and fill in here like that. And just bring it round. And honestly, it's fascinating to see it work. Now, if you notice an area where it's really shallow and you can see the actual base of the mould showing through, you need to add a bit more paste there because it will cause a break.
Okay.
You need to make sure it's nice and even, and this is the part where you start to even it out. As you go from the top again and go lay it flat, and you'll hear a little squeak. That's a silicone surface reaching the scraper. You want to keep working into there. Go over if you see any areas missing, and you want to make sure it's all filled nicely. Now, I've got a patch there that's got none in. So I've obviously just missed that with pressure on my scraper. So we go back in, paste over, and clean up.
What I love about this is it's very much like embossing powder, isn't it? It looks like you're using loads, but actually you're using a very, very small amount.
Oh, really
and you're
small.
getting, what, 450 mil across the 3 colours. That's going to last you a long time. But if you want a really opulent, decadent Christmas, then this is going to be fabulous. Imagine making and gifting candles.
Crackers.
Even if you just bought box standard jar candles, or you made your own, even better.
Yeah.
Right? And then put this around the jar. Doesn't have to be expensive, but it will look expensive.
Oh, it will.
And that's the joy of it, isn't it? I mean, this is just delicious, isn't it?
It's so delicious.
I remember seeing this a long time ago with icing.
Oh, yeah.
But this is phenomenal.
Look at this, though. As I'm just gliding over like this.
Wow.
Don't be inclined to spritz it with water or anything to give it a cleaner finish. Just keep gliding over, and it will give you the perfect result. And look at that now. I'm sort of going in with the scraper upright. Look at all that that's building up on there. Keep taking it off.
Wow. You almost feel like you're doing it wrong, don't you? Because you're taking a lot off.
Yeah.
And you're like, but the mould's really thin to start with, so how's it going to hold it? Just trust the process. It does. Because I thought that when I was doing it on Friday, I was like, am I taking too much off here? Am I not taking enough off? But you just need to see that purple through, don't you?
You do, and I can see it here. And also, don't be fooled. You might be thinking, well, there's still loads on the surface area. It is the thinnest. It's thinner than cling film.
Yeah,
it's almost just the mica that's on the top of this area here. Now, these are fully washable as well with hot and cold water. So if you've ever got to the point where you've got a little bit of build-up, it will still come off easily just by scraping it with your nail. But if you were to take it into a hot soapy water, bowl of soapy water with just a sponge, it will come off instantly. It's so easy to work with. Now, with your scraper, just work all of that off here back into the pot. Let it dry, okay? We don't want to add any heat to this. Allow it to just naturally dry at room temperature. You want to, of course, have a fan on there to have a nice gentle draft over the top. That will help. And in fact, actually, we've got one on in here.
Yeah.
And then, before you know it, you'll be doing this. And again, any of those areas, let's just turn this around to you at home so you can see. Any of the areas as you start to release, like that do have a thicker film on, you just literally pull it away.
So satisfying.
Like that, just like you would if you had a bit of paper in your dye. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in any areas like that, look at how it just comes out. And honestly, I find it very satisfying to do.
Yeah.
So on some of them, I'd be inclined to leave a bit extra in there so I can sit and play and pull them all out. But look at that. Reminds me when I used to put glue on the back of my hand in school and peel it off.
Absolutely.
Going to maths class and I'd still have PVA on the back of my hand from when we did art, and it's just, look at that. You're just prizing it out. Don't be too delicate with it. It can withstand a little bit of there we go. Don't be afraid, and then just neaten up that area by going round, and it will tear just on the edge of the mould line.
April says it would be cool if you could mix mica in a bit to change the colour.
Oh, you can.
You can.
You can absolutely do that.
And she says what a mess it would be. I don't think it would really, would it? Just
not
put
at all.
a bit in a pot.
Yeah, a bit in a pot.
Give
mix
it a good
together.
stir. That's it. And then Alan says, can you marble the Cadence metallic flexible paste in the same mould? Is that possible?
Yes, it is possible, and we'll do that a little bit later on. What we'll do for you is we'll put some spots of gold, copper and silver, and as we're then filling it, we'll make up another pot which will have any of the residue left over, so we're not going to contaminate these, but it will create a finish where you'll see different colours running through. In fact, just to share with you, you may be able to see it in glimpses on a couple of them, where it may have just gone in fact, actually, I don't know if it's on, I've got one of them somewhere where it's got a bit of, see here, where this one's got some bits of silver in it, just there. We can do that, but actually have it running throughout the entire of the mould. It's wonderful.
Right.
Yeah.
Shall we go and do the rest of the counter?
Oh, let's do it. I'll quickly just clean my knife.
Oh, you clean your knife.
I'll clean your knife.
Now I'll go back down here. How exquisite is this? Aren't they just stunning? Aren't they? And look, you can see there's a little bit of that extra colour in there. It really doesn't matter. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful and easy to do. That's the thing. You don't have to wait for days and days and days for it to cure. It literally 3 to 4 hours in the mould, job done. And the satisfaction when you're peeling this out is absolutely fabulous. But imagine this round your vases, round your glass jars, you know, all those bottles that we put in the recycling. Let's make them pretty, shall we? And not put them in the recycling. Let's use them for something else. Right, so just to reintroduce you to this fantastic paste, Cadence Metallic Flexible Relief Paste, and it's their classic bundle. So you're going to get 150 ml of silver, same in gold, and look at the shimmer. I mean, you can't get much more metallic than in that pot. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful. And then also your copper in there as well, which literally looks like a shiny new penny. It's fantastic, isn't it? So if you want all three of those, shop bundle $34.99 will get you 450 ml. 40% now of the stock that was allocated is now in people's baskets, so you need to be checking them out. Right, let's just go through that mould again for you. So that shop bundle, $34.99. Your next one is Shop Matte. This is $27.99 dimensional matte lace, which is absolutely stunningly beautiful.
It's crazy. You just saw it being filled there. It took minutes to fill just one of the sections. You can take your time with it, but you could do, I mean, for cake decorating, you can do this on your bottles, on your candles, you can stitch with it, but you can use these for food crafts and, of course, your, well, crafty crafts. It's entirely up to you whichever one you want to use it for. Just keep them separate, of course, for those two different purposes. but it's easy release. I mean, you literally just roll it up to store it away, and the detail in there. It feels. Do you know what you could use as well? You could use the back of it as like a mat as well to do your own gems and jewels on it and peel them off.
Absolutely.
Because it's the same finish on the other side.
Oh, look at you with the
Two
gems
in one.
And jewels.
It's a twofer.
It's a twofer. Right, if you want that one, shop mat $27.99. Now then, this peacock. I mean, look at that.
Oh, I know. That's like proper intense beauty, isn't it?
Isn't it stunning?
The definition and detail on the feathers, even down to this flower, which is probably no bigger than a pea.
I know, right?
It's tiny.
It's incredible. The look at the beak.
I know.
How phenomenal
and
is that?
How these little tufts of feathers have stayed attached perfectly to the head.
And the branches. Look how fine these are. Oh,
you'd think if you were to fill this with resin cast, it would break if you removed it. But with flexible, it works.
That's amazing, isn't it?
And that on a cake, if you did that in icing too, would look and dust it with your edible markers. I know. Right,
you need this in your life. Shop Bird is going to get you that one for $16.99. Now your next mould, one that we've already shown you, is Shop Doily. That's $11.99. This would be lovely as resin cast. In fact, that would make a beautiful bauble.
Oh, it would, yes. A bauble, you could do it double-sided.
You could do back to back. Yeah, absolutely stunning. But as David showed you earlier, look at the detail. Right down into those little areas there. All that detail that's going to pick up. It's incredible, isn't it? I love moulds.
Oh, me too. They're just magical.
And once you bought them, you've got them forever if you look after them. That's the thing. You're buying tools. This isn't something that you're going to have to go back and buy again. It's not a consumable. This is going to last you as long as you look after it. Right. This set is gorgeous.
These are dreamy. Again.
Well, I love all the moulds. There isn't one that I go, oh, no, I don't need that one.
No, I've got a little bit of a thing with moulds at the moment. So is Amanda too, with her candles and all the soaps and all of that. This here for you, all of this is just luxurious. Now, the reason why we've got these on the show is because they're incredibly fine, okay? Now, you can see the ones that you've got out here are just exquisite. Now, the finer the mould, you don't need to worry about it with flexible paste because these areas aren't going to break when you release it.
All 6 moulds.
All 6 of them.
16.
The 6?
That's what it says.
6. But you've not got 6 because you've got 2 in here, you've got 2 in there, you've got 2 in here. And look at that butterfly there.
Isn't that magic?
That filled.
$16.99. Now, I'll tell you the one thing that I've been most impressed with recently is Cadence's resin. It's crystal clear.
Like glass.
It's incredibly good. This, if you've got resin left over at the end, just pour it in. You don't even need to colour it. It just looks amazing. And that clarity, that clear on clear glass is incredible. And you just use the resin to attach it. So resin, icing, this paste, your regular relief paste, your Sirius and Capella. All of those different ones, but flexible. This is going to look absolutely incredible. And do you know what? These are perfect for card making.
Oh,
just your little corners and your border at the top and bottom. Imagine if you're doing these for a wedding invitation and that's your header and your base of your invitation. How exquisitely beautiful are they? But the price is ridiculous.
Well, these particular moulds as well, with the flexible pasting, all of these you can then still use on your furniture. So your decorative boxes, your tissue boxes, your wine bottle boxes, all that sort of stuff, because it will round the edges of all of those things. You can go around a harsh fold with something like this. If I was to grab a box or anything, like say for example, that's not quite as harsh, but I'm going to grab this so you can see. I want to do a roly-poly then. How when you're going with these moulds, with this paste, it will shape and tuck into everything. So it's going to give you that effect, that professionalism, that it's literally been tucked in there. Isn't it gorgeous?
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like a little runner for a doll's house.
It does. Isn't that stunning? On your stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fabulous. Right. Oh, is it sold out, Andrew? Delicate? Oh, gone. There you go.
Right, okay.
Those are gone. Congratulations.
They're a great
if you got those. Right, next. Like these two.
I'll get rid. There we go.
Ooh, Baroque next. Oh, this is lovely.
Oh, look at that. That's like the most gorgeous tiara.
Now, is that too thick?
Now, with ones like this, what I would be inclined to say is that I would put it in, but I would, No, it should be okay. I'm going to say you've probably got a depth of there at about 5 mil, so I would say that's probably your maximum depth.
Perfect.
But you're going to be looking about 24 hours, okay, for a set on this one.
Yeah.
So if you want to wait, that's absolutely fine. But you can, if you were to put like a blob, I'm saying dollop or blob out onto your mat, and it was like a big dome, okay, that will eventually dry. You know, acrylic paint would, it will dry. It's just going to take longer, that's the only thing. But don't be inclined to try and take it out and break it.
Yeah.
You want to leave it set. But
patience
absolutely,
is the key.
This one, perfect and perfect, good to go. Probably about 3 or 4 hours and you'll be done to demold with these.
These are absolutely beautiful, David. Shop Baroque, $9.99 for all 3. If you're a scrapbooker and you want something that's really ornate and delicate to go on your scrapbook pages, the fronts of your albums, all of that kind of thing, then this is going to be brilliant because but also your card making because it's lightweight.
Yeah.
You're not adding any weight onto your projects. You're just adding this ornate, delicate, lacy design. They're fabulous, aren't they? Shop Baroque will get you all 3 of those for $9.99. Right, next ones. Shop Classic next. These are stunning as well. Thinking that you're getting 4 molds in here. Well, you're not. You're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different elements within those. Shop Classic, $9.99.
Again, with these ones, you've got like the angel wings here.
Yeah.
With your flexible paste, gold in there. It's going to look stunning. This one looks nice when it's mirrored, so you've got 2 of them together. It looked nice on a belt or something like that as well, that one. I think it's really, really decadent. Also great for table legs, this one. So as it goes down a table leg as a curved area, it looks gorgeous. We had
bezels on the other day, on metal bezels when we were doing the UV resin.
Oh, right.
And I think if you pasted a few of these and then you said you could use a cookie cutter or a craft knife and cut that out and embedded it into those bezels, that would look absolutely incredible,
would look nice,
wouldn't it?
Really,
really pretty. Right, Shop Classic will get you those for $9.99. Right, let's crack through the rest of these, David. So, these are nice as well. Oh, good grief, this is murder, isn't it?
This is your ornamental swag
Ornamental swag.
I mean, wonderful detail in here. Really shallow mould again, so designed perfectly to work with these pastes. It's going to work so well. In gold, just around the top of a jewellery box. Again, on your cards, your mixed media projects, your canvases. Maybe you're going to use it with all those architectural pieces of rice paper we had last week.
That'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
It would work so well. That one, great size as well. It's about 10 centimetres in width.
Fantastic. Shop Swag, $7.99 for that one. This is lovely. I love this because you can make a fabulous butterfly with it. Flourishing Swirls next. That one is Shop Swirl, $7.99. That's lovely.
I know, it's like a really sort of a bit more of a detailed butterfly.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely. You could double them up either side too. And then you've got this one. Now
and
this works.
One is.
This is your motif, the Baroque motif.
Baroque motif, Andrew, please. Shop Motif, $10.99 on this one.
Bigger of the set as well.
And remember, these are moulds, so you could be pouring your ultra thick embossing enamel in here. You can be using them for your resin. You can use them with your food. Just make sure that you keep 2 separate ones. These are just, I mean, once you start collecting moulds, you're done, aren't you?
You are.
No chance.
Once you've got one.
Once you've got one, that's it. You're never coming back, but are never going to stop or go back and not use moulds again, because they just give you that beautiful detail, but with the minimum amount of effort when you're using the correct products. And the paste that we've got for you today are going to be absolutely incredible with these, but also with your clear resins. Yeah. They're just, this one for me, I love using this with resin cast and using it on like a syringe and just syringing it into it, or using an icing bag and piping it in. This is wonderful. You've got mirrored like filigree elements inside here. These look great. If you do them resin cast, snap them in half, break them all up, put them on a canvas, gesso them and put gilding on. It's like some sort of old like Atlantis underwater building, all those swirly bits of architecture. Love that.
They're great. Okay,
Shop Flourish, that will get you that one for $14.44.
Oh, wow, that's a bit special. Nice.
No idea why, but hey ho. Right, next one, or final one, is your swag.
This is your swag.
Foliage swag. $7.99 for this one. This would look lovely across the top of a vase, wouldn't it? If you made loads of them.
I think it'd be great for Christmas, this one too.
I do too. It's very, very pretty. Across the fireplace.
Yeah.
Maybe you're putting a fireplace on your card. Stephanie, when we did the dye extensions, you know, the brick walls and the wood, she made a whole fireplace out of it in Minecraft Studio.
There you go.
That would look fantastic on there as well. Even on your tags.
Oh, it would.
You know, if you love decorating up and words, Melanie, wrapping your presents so they look really opulent, they're going to look fabulous, aren't they?
Just a bit.
Right, Brayers next.
Brayers, right, okay. Now, Brayers serve a purpose for many different crafts, not only mixed media, for printmaking, inking, using your jelly plates, a lot. Now, when you're going to be adhering down your lace molds to different surfaces, it's good to get even distributed pressure. Okay, so when you're going to be going with adhesive on the back of here onto, of course, whether it's a plaque, a board, anything like that, go over it with your brayer and it's going to smooth it all down evenly. It's going to remove any air bumps or bubbles. Okay.
Helen's asking what type of glue would you use to attach the lace?
The lace, if you're going onto anything like wood or you're going onto card, PVA is fine. So just a wet glue, it'll be absolutely fine for these. If you're going to go onto a fabric, you want to stitch them, you could use, you wouldn't want to use a glue that's going to require heat to be set on there because you don't want to add ironed pressure to these ones. But you can use things just like your Cadence decoupage glue. That will be the perfect tackiness, should I say, to pop it onto here. I do find that with candles, when you wrap it around, it sticks to them anyway, so you can remove them after you've burnt them. Brilliant. Which is great. But yeah, the brayers are going to work really well, not only to apply them, but to finish them once they've been popped onto the surface. Perfect.
They are limited stock now. Emma says, just wondering, sorry if you've already said, don't ever apologise, Emma.
Don't worry.
Can you use the mats that do the icing decor?
Sorry?
Silicone mats.
Oh, these, yes, absolutely.
That's exactly what that would be.
Yeah, so if you were to visualise, even if you've got a shop-bought cake, just a Victoria sponge that's got some fondant icing over the top of it, you know, you can get like your pre-made cakes that are really inexpensive. If you were just to fill this with some of your just like roll-out icing, that sort of stuff, push it into it, scrape it back, they would look phenomenal. They really would. And you just wrap it around the border of that cake.
I'm thinking paper clay.
Oh yeah, I don't see why not. Could try it.
That'd be nice.
Well, if you're gonna use these and you keep them for your food crafts as well, get some of that roll-out icing, and then of course you can then pop it. Once you've demolded it, you can cut it around the edge if you wanted to with a scalpel. That's what you're going to use to push it down into it. Just put some greaseproof paper over the top,
roll
so it doesn't stick, and then you go for it.
You could use these to make pattern on your jelly plate, couldn't you?
You could do. You could. Oh, yeah, you could. And you could also pattern on your jelly plate's actually a cracking idea. If you've got your roll-out clay, the primo one that we've been doing, push it into it, and roll the mold into the clay, peel it back, and then you've got your own clay embellishments from lace. Honestly. High five,
I know, we should do this for a living, David. We're not bad at it.
Should we give it a go?
Pauline says, not relevant to the show, but help! My scan and cut's chewed up a sheet of paper and it's stuck under the blade housing. How do I get it out?
Must been hungry.
Right, so make sure your machine's switched off. Get the unit, the white unit, and just pull it to one side. And then you'll be able to get to the card.
What, the carry thing?
The thing that carries the whole white unit that goes across that belt. Just move it over.
Oh, can you move it okay with your hand?
Yeah. Oh. I won't do it very often, but yes, you can. They are, Pauline. Hope that helps. Right, palette knives. Well, let's do palette knives first, and these, and then we'll do the glasses, and we'll do the mystery boxes. And we need to do a third question. So, question number one, which we're going to do a lot. Which is the largest ocean on Earth? Question number two, what is the largest island in the world? It's not Australia. It starts with a colour. And, Andrew, you wrote the blinking questions. Question number three, what is the name of the chameleon in the animated movie Tangled?
Oh, I
Please
don't
tell me you know that. Please tell me you know that.
I don't know it.
Love Tangled.
Is that why she's got the big ponytail?
Yeah, it's Rapunzel.
That's the one, yeah.
Is that the one where she's got...
She's got that mega French plait.
Is that the one where she's got that big ponytail? Yeah, Rapunzel, let down your hair. That's what it is. So I may climb it like a stair. Is it the one with the long ponytail? Yeah, it is. Oh, that's hilarious. Right.
Now I know who to
What
think
is the name of the chameleon in the animated movie Tangled? I love that film. It's hilarious. Right. These two.
Okay, these
Please.
are a match made in heaven. If you've got the lace molds or any of these molds plus the flexible relief paste in your basket, you're going to want to be able to apply them into the molds with the correct tools. Now, these are the ones that are going to provide you with that finish that you saw me doing over, and of course all the finishes you've seen here. Now these scrapers for you, these are ever slightly brighter in colour the ones I've got, but these are the exact ones that you are getting. Now you can see here, you're going to get, this is a brilliant one to work with. The U-shaped one is going to give you the largest surface coverage. The one with the sort of kidney shape at the end here is going to be great full of scalloped areas. It allows you to put your hand right into the corner to add that pressure. And they've got a beveled edge to them, okay? They round off and become much thinner towards the edges, which means you can really put emphasis on the swipe. You've also got textured ones.
Nice.
Now, you might be thinking, well, how are the textured ones going to be useful? What am I going to use those for? Well, if you're working with things like your capellas and your Sirius, different types of paste and gessos onto canvases, these will create all of that texture for you. So whether you're going to do complete swirls with them, maybe you're going to be using them with your resin cast, all that sort of stuff, these are going to provide you with all different sided textures.
They're going to be good on your jelly plate too.
Oh yeah, they will, won't
Aren't they?
They look great.
I don't know why I keep saying jelly plate, but obviously Pauline says, phew, thanks Mel, sorted, you're welcome. Tricia says, Mel, sorry to sabotage the show, but I did get the scan and cut out, but I had a nightmare as the paper ended up stuck on the mat. Yeah, you need to be using pure print, not premium pure print,
yes.
okay? And anything that's solid core will be good for that, but use a decent quality cardstock. Solid core. Yeah, that's one thing I haven't got. I used to have.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to do Pilates nearly every day.
I used to be a bit stronger when I used to work in that pet shop, when I used to look bags of cat litter about and stuff, but not now.
But
sit
not
and
now.
paint.
No, sit and paint. Right, shall we do these?
Yes, let's do it. Oh, but there's the palette knives as
go
well.
on then,
Shall we
palette
do the
knives first. Yep.
Right, okay. Palette knives. As you saw earlier, I used one of the longer length ones earlier when I was using it to apply it to the mould and then scrape it afterwards. You're going to get 5 different ones in here, all different sizes. This one you're going to really enjoy working with, especially with this paste, because again, it's a flat one. Brilliant. Almost looks like a teaspoon that's been stood on. It gives you like a really nice large surface area, but it allows it to lay flat. Now with a metal palette knife, you always get a better result. They're an artist's preference, but they're a crafter's dream, because when you start working with them, opposed to a plastic one, you get a much more finer finish. A plastic one, of course, can become brittle over time. These wash easily. You've got wooden handles, metal fixings. It's just, you only ever need them once.
Absolutely. Shop palette, $14.99. That's like £3 for each one.
They're brilliant.
I paid $8.99 for one like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that's the one you're talking about as well.
Right. David, could you use the back of the silicone mat, the paint on a solid block, and then use the textured scrapers? Could you use the back of the silicone mat to put the paint on as a solid block and then use the textured scrapers? I think that's what she's meaning.
Yeah, absolutely. So what you could do is you could put the flexible paste. Great point. Absolutely. You could spread it out onto your mat like this, and then you could put texture in it, and then the whole thing would peel off as a panel, and then you've got textured panels with your paste. So yeah, absolutely.
That'd be rather lovely, wouldn't it? Right.
Glass. Oh, these.
Now then. Oh, we'll do glass first, and then we'll do that.
We're all like, should we do this one? Should we do that one? Should we do this one?
This.
Right, okay, these. Okay, so glass bottles. We have got for you 6 glass bottles. They have a pre-etched design in the front of them, but don't worry, if you want to paint over them, it's going to completely disappear. You can see I painted one black this morning, so it goes straight away if you don't want that on there already. I mean, if you are on the lookout for decorative glassware for anything like a wedding or a party or celebration, these are going to make great centerpieces. But when you've got a glass bottle, and I like the shape of these, they're slightly stumpier than a wine bottle. There's something really aesthetically pleasing about them. But when you do go on, even with translucent or transparent glass like this, and you put that over the top, it instantly elevates it.
I can do that.
Christmas gifts. Maybe you're going to put some corks in here. Maybe you're making your own little beverage to, you know, pass around for Christmas this year. Maybe it's going to be just a stem vase if you want it to be as well. Lights inside there. All the light's going to pass through the lace. It's going to look gorgeous. You could, if you wanted to, this would be a nice one actually, put your lace on and just hold it into place with some tape. Just put a little line around here with a marker or a pencil, something like that's going to leave a mark. Paint the rest of it leave this bit transparent, and then all of the light will just pass through the lace. How nice would that look? So you've got a colour block there, but the light passing through the bottom section. Now, you're going to get 6 of these bottles in this box. So you get all 6 of those, and I cannot believe the price.
$9.99.
$9.99 for all of those, and you're going to get your discount on top.
Absolutely. Crazy, crazy price. Right, get them while we've got them, because these were actually made for Tesco's. When the labels came in, they were $6.99 each.
Each.
You're getting 6 for $9.99, which is just phenomenal, isn't it?
Absolutely
fabulous. Right.
Mysteries. Mysteries.
This is what happens while you're away.
Oh, we've got Amanda in the room, everybody.
We have got Amanda in the room.
Hi, my lovely.
Do you want to brew,
Boo.
David?
Oh. She said boo.
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 Go on. 1, 2, 3.
Boo. Oh, go on
want a
then.
brew?
Thank you, my lovely. Mel, you're having one.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I've got my juice under there. Yes.
Lovely, anything, thanks.
Pauline Wilding says, I used these bottles in my craft group last week. We put rice paper on them and they look brilliant with lights inside. Yes, Pauline.
I saw the pictures, Pauline.
Absolutely fabulous.
The bottle looked, I loved the one that lady had done where it had the rice paper with the marbling around it. It looked so good. It looked amazing.
Nice. Right, let's talk deals, shall we?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to take these out of here. You're going to tell me how much they are each.
Okay.
Okay, so we have got a box of Cadence mystery box. You're going to get 8 items. If you order 2 or more boxes, we will make sure that all the items are different. Okay, so first of all, contents will vary. I'm just putting that out there. 120ml bottle of fabric glue.
$8.99.
Okay, $8.99. Bottle of glitter paint.
I think they're about $7.99, $6.99.
Okay, so we're at 9 and 7.
Yep.
16. This one.
Frosting gel. I think that's about a tenner. Oh no, it could be about $7.99. I'm going to be a bit more conservative.
16 plus 8, 24.
These are brand new.
I know.
These are brand new. These were released this year, only about 8-10 weeks
Matte
ago.
metallic.
Matte metallics individually, I think, around about $5.99.
Okay, so that's £30.
Oh, well, these used to come in a 2-pack for about 12 quid, so I'm going to say 6 quid. Your artsy stones, these are so popular. You've got thousands of little plaster balls.
36, hybrid metallic.
$5.99.
41, 2-step crackle.
Right, now the pair of these came together and I think it was about 25 quid.
Okay, so it's 66.
Now, you're looking at about 15 quid there.
£81 in that box. Right, shop mystery, $27.99.
Oh my
When you
gosh.
buy one of these boxes, you're paying £3.50 per item. £3.50 per item. Shop mystery, $27.99. Right, let's have a look at another one, David.
Okay, let's do it. So each time you order one, they're going to be different, right? So those vary slightly.
Yes. So if you've ordered one on Saturday and then come back and just say you want another one today, just put on that you've ordered one and then they can have a look at it for you. Right.
Oh, right. Okay.
Cake
We're
pouring.
talking big bottles.
I know.
Okay, so you're looking, well, tenner plus.
Okay, £10. Mosaic crackle.
Mosaic crackle.
£3.50.
That's in there.
I know, I couldn't either, but I was really happy for everybody.
Yeah, about 12 quid.
Okay, 22.
Quid.
Dora hybrid metallic.
I think they're about $8.99 each.
Okay, that's 31. Hybrid metallic.
$5.99.
37. Glitter.
About $7.99.
37. 44. Style map.
About $5.99, $6.99.
44. Right, let's say 50.
Yeah. 15 quid.
Handy. 65. Cosmos.
Oh, they were about £15 each.
Yeah, you've got about £80 worth of value in that one as well.
Wow.
So you can see the difference. You could probably get 3.5 of these for the price that you would normally pay for these items at full price.
They're working out a couple of quid each.
Will vary, £3.50 each to work out at.
My God.
I know, David. £3.50 for your mosaic
That's
crackle.
just unreal.
It
That
is unreal. You're
We
quite
can't even.
right.
Do you know the thing is as well? You would never find one of those on a show for £3.50.
No,
because we
never.
can't make that happen. But
No.
whoever has made this happen, that's up to them.
Stephanie.
But
Stephanie's made it happen.
Take advantage, and I can see why. It's because we have got a lot of new stuff
We have.
coming in, and these new things work with these things.
Absolutely. Yeah, right. If you want one of those, shop Mystery, $27.99. If you are going to order more than one, just put a note on your order to say ordered 2 or 3 or however many you prefer. I would be absolutely stocking up on those.
Oh, I would 100%. Given the fact to put a note on there, I want something different.
It doesn't matter what you get from Cadence. You know you're getting an incredible product.
Without a doubt. Yeah.
That's it. So there's no, I don't know
bring
this
it to
and
you.
I'm not sure about that.
We fly to them and test it.
Yeah,
we check it. We go, right, okay, is this going to be right for everybody at Highlight Crafts? Yes. And there's some stuff out there that we've been thinking about for a while now that we haven't bought you yet because we're waiting.
Yep.
And Cadence has been a journey, and that journey is evolving. It's spiralling, actually, which is now what's given us the opportunity to be able to bring you the needs.
Absolutely. Right, let's do a really quick recap on those pastes,
Let's
David, and then we'll go back into demo, if that's all right, my lovely.
Okay. So, launching today, brand new here at Highlight Crafts, never been stocked before here from Cadence at Highlight Crafts, your opportunity to get the beautiful, flexible moulding paste. They're a paste that dries flexible and they go into moulds, or you can lay them flat onto a silicone easy release surface, giving you, of course, these wonderful films of metallic sheet, which just look opulent when stitched, glued onto cards, die cut, used with scissors, trimmers, croppers, all that sort of stuff. You can use them with all of those different tools and essentials that you already have in your stash anyway. So you've got the silver, gold and the copper in here, and you can see these pots are clear and transparent. You've got the full clarity of those colours there, and they are gleaming. Now, these are like the most magnificent mica-filled pastes from Cadence, but the fact that they dry flexible, and when I say flexible, they dry like it's like a piece of fabric.
It is.
And they're strong and durable too. Dries at room temperature. It's completely water-based. You can pipe with it as well if you wanted to. If you wanted to put it in piping and do your own detailed naming, you could do that. It doesn't have to be used in a mould at all. But it is the best way to use it. But they're brand new.
Right, shop bundle, $34.99, over 40% is now allocated and in people's baskets. Right, David, shall we go back over to demo?
I think we should do it.
Go. What are you nicking on the way over?
Some bits. Taking the bits with me.
Oh, we're nicking bits. I'm just going to pop this iPad on charge, love, because it's about to die. All right.
Okay. Right. Whilst Mel revives the iPad, what we're going to do is share with you again how we did that antiquing effect. Now, this particular mould has been flying, literally. The peacocks have been flying out, okay? So I'm going to start by filling this one in here for you, and I'm going to show you how we did that antiquing effect here for you. You can see the details on your screen as well for this one. It is shot bird. It's £16.99, and this is what gives you that wonderful array of those peacock birds in this wonderful deep recessed mould. So to add into here, I'm going to take the gold again, or should we use a different colour because you've seen the gold in action already. Let's go with the copper, which would look wonderful actually, these peacocks in copper. Now again, I'm just gently peeling away the foil cap for this one, trying to keep it so, because obviously sometimes they do tear, but let's just try and make sure to keep it all together. Now with this, again, we can go in with our scraper and we're going to start to infill the area. So I'm going to use my palette knife first just to pop it into the mould, but I'm pushing it down, okay? Now for some moulds you might want to use a palette knife, or some moulds you might want to use a scraper. For this one I'm preferring using the palette knife at the moment, and then I will most likely finish it off with the larger scraper afterwards. But look how I'm going back and forth, and I'm also pushing the palette knife away and bringing it back. That's getting all of that paste into areas of the mould that you can't quite see, but the palette knife knows that they're there. So I'm pushing it all the way right up to those edges like this. Bring it towards myself, and it's okay to go in different directions. With some mediums, as we apply them, I usually say, oh, make sure he's going left to right, or go top to bottom, or bottom to top, whatever, or keep the same direction going. With this, it doesn't matter until you've finished, really, because there's no reason why it would make a difference. So as I'm scraping this off, put it back inside the pot, and again, you're doing the tidy up. Now here, I've just noticed I've got a bit missing, a little bit more paste, push that down, clean it off, okay? And the reason why we're pushing down is to remove any of that air. And you want to try and make sure that your palette knife is level with the recess of this mould, so the perimeter, this sort of outline around the edge here. Now I've noticed I've got a bit of build up around there, so I'm just going to use my palette knife. Look at that, and it's just filled and scraped all across there to get rid of that excess, because that there is probably going to be like 10% of this mould filled. So you can see it goes a long way. Again, push it down, and peel it back, just like that. And keep working into it. Don't rush this process. It's a really fun craft. It's therapeutic, it's enjoyable. It's something that you can really spend your time with. And again, these areas on the outside, just remember to keep going into them, scooping that up. You don't want to waste those bits and bobs. Okay, so look at that, how I'm just traveling around here, and I'm going to infill that area there. Just going in with that knife, smooth over. There we are. Now I've used the palette knife for this one because I have far more detail, and it's not a complete border, so I've got ins and outs, if you like. Okay. And look at all that there. That there would have been wasted, so we're just going to pick that up, take that out, and the palette knives are going to be really good at that.
These are fabulous, aren't they?
Oh, they're just wonderful. Now we've gone in with, of course, the copper for this one.
Oh, look at that.
Look at all of this here, though. Then you just notice and you go, oh, I've got all of that there that we don't want to waste.
Absolutely.
So use that palette knife to get, look at all that there. There's loads.
Yeah, it really is one of those where you put it on and then you pull it back,
yes,
don't you?
Absolutely.
You think you're using a lot, but actually by the time you fill that mould and pulled out all the excess, you've got enough for another one, haven't you?
Oh, you really do. So we've pretty much taken most of that back, cleared up a lot of the excess. Now, with this being ever so slightly deeper, I'm gonna suggest you're gonna want to leave it for around about 4 hours. Okay. Yeah. Always test it. The way that you're best to test it is go up to it. Now, this one won't be dry yet because, of course, we filled it about 40 minutes ago, if that. But you want to go up to the edges, and if you can peel it back like that and it lifts in the corner, you know it's pretty much good to go. Right. Whereas this one at the moment, it's still in there, it's still wet, okay? It's fine to move it though, because it's a flexible medium. Like when you fill a resin mould, you don't move it because it's gonna crack. It would not affect the overall finish of that, okay?
Fabulous.
So now you're just gonna leave that now to set. So we're gonna pop that away from where we're working, pop the lid back on your pot, keep your palette knives nice and dry. It's a very durable medium, so if you're gonna leave it dry on any of your tools, you're gonna struggle to get it off without water and a good scrub, okay? So try and keep everything nice and clean, okay? So with our peacock moulding, this was the gold. Now I'm going to put a bit of blue roll underneath this so you can see it a little bit clearer.
We've got a piece of black board under here. Do you want this?
Well, I'm going to paint it, so I might end up ruining the board.
That's all right. It's a bit shot at anyway. You know, really. It's had a few scratches and what have you on it.
There we go.
I thought it would look at that. So we just chuck it on. It's brilliant, so that, isn't it?
But look at that, how that cherry blossom, these areas here are like they're an intertwined sort of locking system of stems. Look how
it's
detailed.
Incredible, isn't it?
It looks like a piece of gold jewellery that you see on like Real Deal or something. And you're
when you walked into my grandma's house, on the right hand side, she had a gold frame with a black velvet backing in it. But it was stitched like properly with really expensive, or it looked like really expensive threads, and it was all dimensional. It looked amazing, and that's what this reminds me of.
Really?
But imagine just mirror spray on the inside of a jam jar.
It reminds me.
And then that round it, and it's just beautiful.
If you've got lace at home already, I've got reams of lace or some like a net curtain or something like that. Really inexpensive to actually buy because manufacturing processes of lace now have really changed. But you can pick up some of that inexpensively and you could adhere this to lace already. And this, it reminds me of like the really beautiful, like dress wear from like Eastern inspired, where you've got gold work into it with really rich built up threads that have been embroidered in there. This is what that reminds me of, that sort of stitch work. I think it's fab.
Is there a way or is there a product that if I rolled a piece of lace into that product, I could then put this on top and then peel it away?
How do you mean? Sorry.
So if I've got a piece of lace,
like a piece of fabric lace,
and I want to roll it into some kind of clay, to give that impression.
Oh, and then peel it back out,
and then make a mold of it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I would use for that one. Your Primo would be fine because it will dry hard. It's an easy set. But
and then you could put that on top.
Yes,
and peel it out.
Yeah. Or if you've got any pre-mixed silicone, you could do that as well. You can make your own mould with that. Or I would use the grog clay because that one...
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, that one, if you're going to pour resin cast or something into it, wrap it while it dries. The grog clay won't dry, but the product you've put in there will, and then you can peel it out. So there's lots of ways you can do it.
There you go.
Yeah,
now
have fun with it.
Maybe you've got a piece of lace from a wedding dress and you just want to memorialise it in some way. That'd be
put it in a box frame and press it together. That would look great.
It would.
So what I'm going to do with this one, just to antique it for you and show you, is I've got a few bits and bobs in my, and you may find some of these in your mystery boxes as well.
Yes.
Because there's all sorts of goodies we can use. I'm going to grab a brush to use with this, and I'm also going to grab just a really old dish sponge, okay?
Oh, that is an old one.
It's an old dish sponge, I know, right?
Shocking.
It's not mine from home, don't worry. You're going to say, just dumb the pots with this.
No, I don't want to do that.
So what we're going to do first is we're going to do what looks like spoiling it, but what we will do is cover it.
So what is this?
So this here is our very vintage home decor wax. It's in the shade black. If you've not got this, you can head straight over to the website and find it. You could also use the Cadence finger waxes too, but this stays open for longer, so it's a more forgiving product to work with. It kind of sort of, you know, just stays open for around about 5 to 10 minutes, so you've got lots of working time if your project is bigger.
Okay.
And we're going to stipple all over the top with here.
Yeah, that's one of those, isn't it?
Oh, what are you doing? I know, right? So we want to make sure that you've got some kitchen roll or a bit of paper towel on standby, and that sponge, and also some water spray or a tap if you're close to a tap. Okay. It's not essential though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the top of all of this, and then what we do now, scrunch up the sponge and spritz it. Okay, and just start to get a little bit of water in there. You don't want it to be saturated, okay, so just then take a little bit off. Kind of feels like you just reverse what you've done, but it'll only take the surface layer off. And then start to wipe into it. If there's too much water in there, you'll be able to tell and it'll flood it. So then what you want to do is start wiping all of this back nice and gently, okay.
This is one of those that it looks like a right royal mess, and then you do one more thing and it looks absolutely incredible.
Then it looks like a right royal find.
It does look like a right royal find, yeah, absolutely. Look at that.
Start working into it and then start to dab off the excess areas. Now the reason why we added the spritz of water is it will allow the surface area to take off, and it will allow all of the rest of it to channel into all of the indentations. So when we then peel this away, you then get left with an absolutely wonderful,
David, that's stunning.
It's like a truly authentic piece of lace work. It's gold, it's glistening, it's gorgeous. So let's just grab this piece of, thank you Andrew, piece of black card there, and look at that. Is that not just absolutely stunning? It really, really is. Now, you want to leave that to dry for anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. You can use a hairdryer on there. Don't be afraid to use a little bit of low heat on these once they have set. They can tolerate it. You just don't want to use something like an iron or a heat gun because you'll probably just bubble it up a little bit, and you're just going to treat it like a piece of plastic. And then that will go onto a project later on. But like even this one here that we have painted.
Oh, David, yes.
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
On there.
Wow.
Is that not just absolutely stunning? That looks, I've forgotten the name of the pottery now, it was on the tip of my tongue. There's a pottery, it's like a chinoiserie style, and that looks just unbelievable. If you've not got this mould in your life, you need to experience it.
Sorry, Andrew, tell me that again, love. Andrew? Right, anyone that's been struggling to add that peacock mould into the basket should be good for you now. Andrew's fixed it.
Oh, great, thank
right,
you, Andrew.
while we're just having a, I mean, that's just incredible.
I know.
A glass bottle, a bit of paint, and that. I mean, come on.
It is stunning. And these are projects where you make it and you're like, oh, can't wait to do it again.
Absolutely. Right, let's just recap on the quiz, and then I'll give you the next couple of questions so that you can be getting those answers in. Amanda's just brought you brew, love.
Oh, thank you.
Question number 1. Which is the largest ocean on Earth? Question number 2. What is the largest island in the world? Question number 3. What is the name of the chameleon in the animated movie Tangled? You know that girl with the long ponytail? That's hilarious.
Go with the long ponytail.
Oh, with the long ponytail. Question number 4. Who played Jack Dawson in Titanic?
Oh.
You know that one.
DiCaprio's son.
That's the one. And number 5, how many eyes does a bee have?
How many eyes does a bee have?
Yeah.
I have 2.
Don't have any, it's B-double-E-S.
Oh,
No, that's not the answer.
Oh, I liked that.
Oh, did you like that? Yeah, I was quite catching up with you, David, you know.
Quite good, that.
That's what happens when you take time off. I have to hold the banner of the terrible puns.
Eyes for a bee.
Yep.
I'm going to say 4.
Nope.
Does it rhyme with what they live in?
Yes. was going. Do you know my mother-in-law, Rose, bless her soul, she always used to get words wrong. Like Amber's like, what? And Mick said when he was younger, we sat at home and his dad's like that reading the paper and his mum. So Rose, she always wanted to do the crossword, but she always wanted everybody else to get the answers, and she'd just write them in so it looked like she'd done them.
Really? Oh.
He said, so Mick said one night, he was at secondary school, he said, my dad sat there like this with his newspaper and I'm reading along like that, and my mum's going, a number of fish starting with S. And my dad just went like that, looked at Mick, looked back. A number of fish beginning 5 letters, beginning with S.
I know what it is.
Fish, 5 letters, beginning with 7. He said, I just went. I went like that again. 7.
Could it have been a shoal?
It could have been a shoal. But she just went through.
I love that. Iconic.
7.
Is it a school or a shoal?
Well, not with 5 letters. It's not a school, is it?
SCH. Oh, I'm not going to spell that. I don't know what I'm spelling there.
No, I don't know what you're spelling either. Right, back to this.
Back to this, shall we?
Neck.
Should we do a bit of this? Right, okay, do a bit of this.
David.
Now, we had the fluttering through lace papers on, and I thought lace moulds, lace paste, all of that, they're going to work so well together. So what I did was I grabbed I printed one of the fluttering through lace rice papers, one of the creative panel boards,
Nice.
and then also some of the gold set lace. Now what we'll do after this demo as well, I'll show you that marbled mixture of colours together.
Nice.
So we can get that set in too. Because throughout the week I can always bring them back into the studio and show me demoulding.
Absolutely.
But if I'm hoping that in maybe 6 to 8 weeks time we'll get these pastes back and we can do more shows with them because they are just amazing. But I was looking at this thinking, great, we can centralise this right here, and these 2 peaks are going to sit right in the middle, and you can just cut it easily, but it also will round perfectly over the edges of the board. It's going to look absolutely beautiful. So firstly, I'm going to do the really quick bit, which is adhering the paper to the surface. You can see this whole project come together in real time. You'll see it in action. So I'm going to grab a brush. There we are.
I just checked the iPad because it's on charge. Carol's asking, could you use this paste on top of an embossing folder?
If you would, that's a great question. You absolutely, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to, but some embossing folders, I found the inside of them are like matte, and some of them are really sort of glossy looking. The glossy looking styles of plastic seem to stick this paste to it. If it's the matte one, you seem to be good to go, but I would keep it just open, of course.
Yes.
So you can create the deboss or the emboss. Again, I'd just dust it with a bit of talc. Or you might be more inclined to lay some cling over it first and push it into it so your cling film is creating a separation layer.
Maybe.
Could try that. But it would be really interesting to see. I wonder if you could put it in and then close the embossing folder and squidge it and then open it when it's dry.
You'd have to have quite a thick layer though, wouldn't you? Because it's then got to go in the emboss and the deboss. It's got to be quite thick.
I would give it a go on the corner.
Do a little
swatch.
I was just about to say exactly that. Just try it a little bit. Maybe one that you don't use so often. But you would have to. You'd have to because see the problem will become when you come to try and get it out because the embossing folder won't be flexible like the mould is.
No.
So that will be the bit. So I think you would have to put quite a thick layer onto it and leave it to completely dry.
It's a cool concept.
It's a nice
though.
idea, yeah, absolutely. It's a brilliant idea. I
Definitely.
just think you'd have to be it's demoulding it. That's the bit that's going to be the problem, I think.
If you've got some form of like cling film or something, I'm just thinking whether it'll sit or it might get quite faffy.
It might, well, it'll crease as well when it's going in. It'll give a texture, won't it?
But what if you put the cling film in the embossing folder on both sides, and then you put your paste on top of the cling film, close it so it's sandwiched in between the cling film, and then leave it for a couple of hours, open it, it won't disturb it but it won't be set, and then you could peel the cling film off the top and it might dry. I'll have a go at that. I'm going to try that. Because that's a really cool idea.
It is a cool idea.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Well done.
But sorry, you've asked a question. I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, yeah. But that's what it's all about here, right? At How Like Crafts, we like sharing ideas, don't we?
We do.
And you inspire us as much as we hopefully inspire you as well on a daily basis. So make sure that you keep tuning in to all the shows. Even if you think, oh, I'm not sure about that, just tune in, because there's always something that you're going to learn. We're approaching what, Andrew? Half the stock of those paste shop bundle, $34.99 now. It usually takes us, what, 6 to 8 weeks to get stuff back in from Cadence?
Yeah, it is a little bit longer now, but it is usually around about 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 10. Yeah.
So if you want it, I will be popping this. If you've got snowflake moulds.
Oh, wow, for Christmas.
You
could do coasters.
You could do coasters, but imagine how delicate those snowflakes are going to look.
They're going to look absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah, don't miss out on this, because another, let's be really conservative and say 10 weeks, that's another 2 months.
Well, yeah, we're going to be going
August
into
gone,
autumn.
September gone, you're into October before we're going to be getting these back in stock. So please, if you want them, I don't want anybody to miss out. If half the stock's gone in an hour and a half, and we had a decent stock of this,
thank you, everyone.
As soon as people start watching repeats, etc., this is going to fly.
It absolutely is. And it could be the case that when we come back this evening, we might be able to share with you what's left and pop it on the bottom of the show, but it might not be the case
tonight, because we've got the foil pen, haven't we? I think you could foil on top of, well, I know you could foil on top of it.
Yeah, you could.
It foiled on top of your relief paste, so you really, really could make something incredibly opulent. And now I've got the obsession with picking all the little bits out.
Oh, me too.
Once it starts, that's it,
very
isn't
therapeutic.
It is very therapeutic, I'm not going to lie. That's lovely to do. But I like the way that it stretches as well.
Yeah, it's the elasticity of it. It's the way it's got so much give. It makes it really, really easy to work with. There we go. Tear that off.
Isn't it?
Right.
That on top of your rice papers, it's just going to look exceptional, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
It is gorgeous. There's no denying that. It's beauty. It is beauty.
Stunning.
Right, so with the gold.
Yes, David, sorry, I'm getting
you're
obsessed
right. Look at
with
it.
this.
No, look at you. I mean, I love how it just
stretches.
Keep on going
what
with it.
What are you thinking?
No, I'm just
I
thinking.
just saw this light bulb go up, go. Oh, I wonder
I'm just
what
thinking
would
of all the
if...
different things you could put, like garment-wise, you can put it on as well. I'm going to do a few bit more testing for you as well with this. Just a few bit more. Right, what I'm going to do is we're going to trim this down. And I mentioned earlier as I was making this that the two peaks would look nice centralised in here over the top of the lace work, over the top of the rice paper, sorry, and it will roll over the edges perfectly.
You could take a template off that rice paper and make it her skirt.
Oh, you could do. That would look nice.
That would be very, very, very beautiful.
You could also, if you did 4 of them, make big frames.
Yeah, you could.
Big lace frames.
Absolutely.
Put them
Just
on some wooden
corners.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do.
It'll all work together.
Oh, that looks really nice.
This is the problem when we come and do these shows. We then want to go and do it, and we can't because we haven't got time.
If you just folded that back to there like that and cut there,
Yeah.
and then your next one, you did the same with, and fold it back to there and cut it, then you'd have those perfect corners like that. All around a tablecloth.
Around a tablecloth, on a mirror.
Yeah, that would look really nice. Imagine those trimmed away.
Oh, David.
That would look absolutely gorgeous.
Lush,
it would look a little bit more fancy if it was the other way around, I think, as well. But yeah, I'm going to come... and then if you just did it to there and not the scalloped bit, when it faces out...
You'd have a corner.
You would have a finished corner.
How fabulous is this?
Like that.
Look at that.
That is like, special.
Opulent.
Oh my goodness.
David's like, now I need to do this.
Are you not just in awe of it though when you see it?
It's incredible, isn't it?
It is. And if you want to see how it cuts, I'm going to cut it in a second. But if you did want to trim off an angle or just a corner like that, have we got our trimmer with us, our 5-in-1? Because what I could do is have a go with that too. But even if I just grab the scissors here, if you were to cut directly into the corner, you can see how easy it just cuts. Look at that. Trims perfectly. And if we were to get our trimmer, thank you, Mel.
Welcome.
Have a go with it in here as well. So you can see how it works so well with your scissors. Look at that cut. Works incredibly well. You can use it with a scalpel too. Okay, and let's just get our trimmer in here. So I'm just going to fold that back. Let's pop it just there. And then all I'm going to do is feed it just underneath the strip down the side like this. There we are. Feed it under the plastic. Line it up with it at the top there. Just going to gently press on the plastic trim.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That has given you the most perfect cut line. So if you are wanting to join pieces together, you can do.
And you've got your angles on that trimmer as well, haven't you?
I think that will actually... I wonder if...
Oh, it was off.
I wonder
what would happen if...
I'm going to go too far now. There we go. Ooh.
Oh,
I'm not going to do it. I don't want to spoil the corner, but that there, you could slide that in there. Oh, you could do it through all sorts. Right, I'm going to carry on and glue this one down for you.
Bridget says you could do it cutlery wraps.
Oh, cutlery wraps. They would look amazing.
That would be amazing.
Christmas tape, napkin rings.
And Lynn says, thinking of snowflakes on windows. Yes, because they'll stick.
Oh, yeah, it will do.
But then they'll peel off.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, yes, Lynn.
Absolutely.
There's
so many. I love how everyone's got all these
I
ideas.
do too.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. You need to let us see what you're doing as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Please.
Right, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I've lined that one up there, then I'm just going to trim with the scissors this time. So I'm just going to trim it to there, like that. And then what I'm going to do is add a bit of adhesive, a bit of wet adhesive on the back of here. Okay. Now you can choose either side. Now the side that's facing up to you that you've demolded from has a slightly different finish from the side that it faces down in. I actually really like this polished look, but you can go for the sparkly look. It's entirely up to you. It's because it lays flat inside the mould. So all of the mica is laid flat, whereas with this one, it's sort of like speckled all over. But you choose. You really choose whichever one you want to go for. So I'll pop that on there like that. Just going to line it up so it's central. And look at how it will literally wrap and tuck around here. So if we lay that just like this and put some beads of hot glue just across there, we can fold that over like that, stick it into place, okay, like that. Fold it back round and you can stretch it so you can pull it nice and taut.
You can. Look at that.
So then we can actually put things inside here. It could be, you know, for letters, it could be for gift notelets, anything.
Brilliant, isn't it?
So I'm then going to stretch this one round like that. Look at this.
I love the way it stretches, and it's not brittle.
No, it's not.
At all. That's the great thing about it. It's not. You're not worried about breaking it because it's flexible.
That's the beauty of this. It's so flexible.
Imagine these on a pair of trainers.
Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. They would look
wouldn't
nice. They would. Now, you can see inside there, you could then lift this up to pop things inside. Okay, so you could then add your adhesive.
Little pocket.
Put some just there.
That'd be lovely on a scrapbook page, wouldn't it?
Oh, I'm just thinking, yeah. Put photos in.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff.
Amazing.
And look at that, just over the tops of your rice papers. It's flexible, it's moldable. You could add all these decorative elements in on all different ones. Start to layer them up if you want to as well. I mean, it's staggering.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's absolutely staggering. But again, create your own. If we've got time, we'll do the candle afterwards. But look at that. I mean, but I just don't want anyone to miss out.
No, absolutely. Right, I'm going to do a quick recap while David gets ready for another demo, because these pastes are not going to hang around for very long. Okay, so you're going to get brand new to us here at Highlight Crafts, our Cadence metallic flexible relief paste. You're getting all three colours, so you're going to get the silver, the copper and the gold. And the colours, I mean, just look at the amount of mica that's packed in there. You can literally see it shimmering in the pot. Isn't that just incredible? They never scrimp on their ingredients, don't Cadence. They make sure that you get a good amount for a really, really reasonable price, because the quality of this is absolutely exceptional. So shop bundle will get you all three pots. There's 150 ml in each, so 450 ml. You will be amazed at how little you use and how far these go. Now, if you do want to do your snowflakes in a thin mould and put them on your windows, there's no glue needed, because they will literally stick to that window. They're going to look amazing, aren't they? I'll tell you what else would look nice on baubles.
Oh, yes.
You know the flat baubles that we do from
good.
Creative? They'd look beautiful on that. Right, shop bundle is going to get you all three colours for £34.94. Now then, if you want this incredible mould that David has been using, I mean, why would you not? It's absolutely stunning. Those wine bottles, those coffee jars, jam jars, all of those amazing things that we put in our recycling week in, week out, save them and use them with this. You saw how David took one just simple glass jar, painted over the top of it, hybrid acrylic, I presume, David, did you?
Yep.
Hybrid acrylic, and then can put the mouldings on top of that. Shop matte, £27.99 will get you that. And you can mix the colours as well, which is fabulous. Now, if you do want this peacock mould, and I have to say, this is one of the most delicate but ornate and beautiful moulds I think we've ever bought you here. It's super fine. So it's just the right thickness. And when we were pasting these on Friday when David was off, you know I'm teasing, it's my turn next. It felt really odd that we were scraping it back so far, to the point that I went into Stephanie and went, right, is this right? And she was like, no, you need to get loads of that paste out of there. But look at the detail, how it's picked up on every single one. The plumage on the top of the peacock's heads, the fine stems that hold that cherry blossom together. I mean, it really is remarkable. Shop Bird is going to get you that mould for £16.99. And that mould will last you a lifetime if you look after it. That is so beautiful. I don't want anybody to miss out on that. Look at the detail on that little flower there. Every single petal you can see clean and crisp. It's just remarkable. Shop Bird, £16.99. Right, shall we go through these three next, Andrew, please? So these are the Shop Baroque. Now these are gorgeous too. Now that one is probably as thick as you would go, okay? You can use your resin cast in it, you can use your regular clear resin with it as well, but how lovely is that? But that flexible paste in there is just wonderful. Maybe you bought some of the MDF from us, these on your MDF pieces, just to make it a little bit more elaborate and make it look a bit more like a piece of furniture. This is going to be absolutely incredible. Then you're also going to get this one, and this one blows my mind. Look at the little cameo that's in the middle there, but the detail inside this mould is absolutely exquisite. I mean, just phenomenal. And then you're also getting what could be a corner, or it could be a frame, or you could have that as the frame and that as the corner, and start to build up your own pieces of art. Shop Baroque is going to get you those three for £9.99. Right, your next one's down here. This is lovely because they are a bit like angel wings, these, aren't they? This one is Shop Classic. You're going to get your two different moulds there. Now they are separate, but of course they can be put together to make your wings, or you turn it that way around the way that you were looking at it. It looks like a butterfly. You've then also got your header in there. Isn't that lovely? Love moulds. And this one, I mean, just this on a piece of rice paper with, you know, some extra little stencil elements or your foil or whatever, is just going to look amazing. And then you've also got that one there that would make a fabulous border, because you've got that thin banner across the top that you could then put two or three next to each other. So if you want those, Shop Classic, £9.99. Right, let's talk about these scrapers, shall we? Because you've seen how well these work with that relief paste. Really helps to push it into that mould and then scrape back. But what I love about this is, think about if you do have something that you want to add texture. So you're going to get that one and that one, so you're going to get the two that have the straight edges. Then you're going to get another four, one on each side, different texture, different design on each side. Another three there. Think about if you do use your jelly plates, these are going to be fabulous. Another five on that one, and then two on that one. Now all six of those gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different edges. Okay, so 16 different edges across those 6 texture scrapers, I guess. Shop texture, $8.99. Right, let's have a look at some of these moulds. So this one, first of all, is your ornamental swag. Shop swag, $7.99. Your next one are all your flourishes. So this is filigree flourishes. And you're getting 4 different moulds within that one panel. Shop flourish, £14.44. If you want the butterfly, well, they're not, they're 2 separate pieces, but they do look like a butterfly. This one is shop swirl, $7.99. Sorry, Andrew, say that again. Shop swirl, $7.99. Then you've also got your swag. Swag, shop foliage, $7.99. And then last but by no means least for our moulds, these on the front of diaries and things like that would look absolutely incredible.
A span of a book.
A span of a book. If you're ready to make your own handmade Christmas this year, then this is going to be fabulous. Shop motif, $10.99. Right, you've seen David use palette knives on this. I love a palette knife that has that swan neck.
Yeah.
That drops down because it enables you to get it. They're just easier to use, I find, than a flat one.
Yeah, they really are.
So if you want these, Shop Palette's going to get you all 5 of these. You don't need to replace these. If you look after them, they will last you a long, long time. Shop Palette, $14.99. I've paid over $8.99 for one like that.
Oh, easily done.
Easily done. So we've got a cracking deal for you. I had to get these back in stock after last week. Shop Palette, $14.99. Right, I'm going to do one last recap of the quiz so you can get your answers in. Because we've got about 15 minutes left. 14 minutes, to be precise. That's all in a minute. Number 1, which is the largest ocean on Earth? Number 2, what is the largest island in the world? Number 3, what is the name of the chameleon in the animated movie Tangled? Number 4, who played Jack Dawson in Titanic?
Jack, come back.
Number 5, how many eyes does a bee have? They are.
I love the film Titanic. Do you know what I can... So, I got Luke a keyboard for his birthday.
Oh, yes.
He taught me how to play Titanic on it last night.
Did he?
Well, like the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know that as well.
Look at you. No!
Yeah, that is how it goes.
You were really impressed with yourself then, weren't you?
Sorry, Amber.
Amber's just burst your bubble, right? I have a friend of mine, Lynn, and she has a son, Jonathan, who is high-level autism, so Rain Man autistic. But he has this obsession with the film, so he has to watch Titanic every single day. And every single day, when that ship's about to hit that iceberg, he's like, no, turn left, left, go left, go left.
That's me.
Go left, left, left. And then he goes, every day I tell you, every day I tell you. And every day you don't listen. And he's talking to the television, bless him. But every day, you have to have Titanic on every day.
Do you know what, though?
It is a long film.
It's a very long film. Whenever I watch films like that, I'm always like, it might not happen this time. It might not happen.
No, it kind of will.
And I'm like, it did happen.
Yeah, it did happen.
Yeah, so, but
Did
yeah,
it?
absolutely. So, yeah,
Right.
I know. I can't play that song that Andrew just had in our ears, though. Is he having Teddy Bear's Picnic, was that?
I don't know.
I think it was.
The ice cream van. It's early, Andrew. Oh, no, it is 1:45.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Right.
Multiple colours, okay?
Oh, yes, please.
Multiple colours.
Let's go.
Let's do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this one and then we can show you, of course, decorating the candles as well. So I'm going to go in with the silver. Now the silver, again, look at this. I don't think I've showed you the silver open yet.
That's gorgeous.
It's absolutely
Look at
beautiful.
Consistency of that paste. That isn't going anywhere,
No,
is it?
it's not. And if you were to let that dry as it is, it would feel like a piece of rubber. It would stay in that shape, that profile. So I'm going to start to just put some of the silver.
That's exciting.
In different areas. Look at that though, proper scrape it all back.
I know, right?
So I'm doing a lot of the scraping back before I put in any of the other colours.
Yeah.
Okay, so we keep it cleaner. There we go, a little bit more of the silver, we can put a little bit up there.
Oh,
These palette
dear,
knives
this
are really
is
going to
lovely,
help.
isn't it? We can show them this at 6 o'clock tonight, can't we?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
we're doing foil. Me and you were on with foiling.
Absolutely,
Hot
we
foil
are.
pen, and we can play around with some of these, see what we can add
do
into
that.
it, can't we?
Oh, definitely. Well, I'm thinking I might put some mica powders in some of this as well. Do that for you and demold it at 6. Right, so we've got our silver going on here. Put some more silver up there, some round here. Right, so we've got our silver going in so far. Now we're going to clean our palette knife because I'm going to go into the next tub. Okay, now again, some of the gold, and start to then go up to the areas where we've got our silver. Remember, the result you're going to see on top will be different from underneath because I'm going to skim over the top of some of the silver areas now, but that still will still be underneath there. So I'm infilling over the top of it. But look at this. So you really work into it.
I love this mould. That sheet is just going to be so invaluable. Just go out and buy really inexpensive diaries, notebooks, and just zhuzh them up yourself and gift them for Christmas or birthdays or anniversary or wedding, whatever it is. These are just amazing. And to be able to take something like just a glass bottle and make it look so expensive is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of things you can do that with.
No.
But this is one of them.
But this is absolutely one of them. Did you use this when you were away at Cadence?
I used this. The first time I used this was when Cadence visited us. And it was, I'd probably been working with Cadence for around about 3 or 4 months. And we had a visit, and it was when we were over the road. And at the time when I was with Imagination Crafts as well, we all sort of were just blown away by it.
Absolutely.
But that was a long time ago, and we've not had it since. No. But yeah, when we went over to Cadence, it was there, but there was just so many other things.
If you just bought a box standard picture frame, you could put that on the frame, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
And also as well, you can, if you've got right. Okay, so I don't even know if I mentioned this. If you've got soft moving items, so if you've got like a plastic bag or like a leatherette bag, something like that, or fabric, where you can still paint this onto there without using it in mold because it's a flexible drying paint. So you can use it as a dimensional paint if you wanted to. So if you popped it into like a piping bag and used it on a cap, put a name on it, something like that, you can do, because it will move, it won't crack and ping off.
Yeah.
Like some paste would. Like you can't do that with a diamond paste because it's rigid.
Yeah.
It dries solid. It has a slight movement to it, but it is much harder. So you can still paint with it if you wanted to. So you could use a brush or a sponge to cover areas if you wanted. You still have the option to do that as well.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is gorgeous. So here we go. So we're going to go into...
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing what this one looks like.
Me too. And I'm mixing it a little bit, but remember the underside of this is going to be the separation of colours. There we go. So I'm infilling now the final areas like that. And it's just the most wonderful...
It just amazes me how little you need.
Oh, it keeps going.
It really does.
Amber wants to peel one off. I'll let you do it, Amber. There we go. Do that one. Then you can peel off the peacock as well if you want to. That one's a lovely one to do. Right, okay, so pushing it down, really push that palette knife flat in there. Remember we mentioned about that depth?
Yep.
We're going down to the surface. And there we're getting, look at that, how those colours are going together now. Do a bit of cleaning up, scrape it back. There we go.
The details are on your screen for this mat. Can we put the details on for the palette knives, Andrew, please? Because these are perfect for working with this, because you can really scrape it back. And with a smaller surface area like that, you can see where you're scraping, can't you?
Absolutely.
That's the other thing about it, because you're working with the smaller surface area. Shop palette is going to get you all 5 of those, and you will use all 5.
You will.
There's no doubt about that whatsoever. And yeah, that price is amazing. In fact, if there's any left, I'm going to treat myself to a set of those because I'm constantly...
The amount of palette knives I have is crazy, but they all serve a purpose, and these all of them for different things. Some of them are for mixing paints with, some of them I'll only use for resin, some of them I'll only use for projects like this. Some of them I'll use, to apply thicker adhesives with, that sort of stuff. Some have different flexes in them, but this kit is perfect for these pastes.
Absolutely.
So then I'm scraping it all back. Now, because I've got my own sort of mystery colour here, that's a mix of all of them, you could use one of your other moulds that you've got and just use like the back of it, okay, and you could spread that out. Now, if you were to spread this out here, it's going to leave you of course, with a film that you can then peel off. You
Oh,
could use one of your
nice.
scrapers in here if you wanted to, and then do texture, all that sort of stuff in here. But what I am going to do is literally peel all of it off later on, and then you could use it in your punches, or you could use it with a die. So don't waste that. You could alternatively though put it in its own pot, but there we've got like a crossover between copper
Nice.
and gold. So you can again mix them and make your own colours first. There's nothing
Brilliant.
stopping you from doing that. That there we're going to then leave to dry, and we'll peel that one out. But then if you've got those once they're set, I'm just going to pop that here to one side. Something like a candle. Okay, this candle was actually £5.
Do you know the other thing I really like, David? You can really put some pressure on this and it doesn't stick to itself.
No, it
in
all,
a way
will
that
all come apart.
Well, and look, it literally just... I mean, that's just crazy, isn't it? You would
It's
expect that.
yeah.
You'd expect, oh, no, I need to leave it really flat now. But you actually don't.
No.
It's really clever product.
Absolutely.
And
so
the candle was what, a £5?
this was like a £5 or something like that. It really was not much at all. But, of course, when you go into candles, it will gently stick. But you can use, if you wanted to, you can use this on your candle. And then you can still peel it off. But it will stay in place, okay? But you could remove it afterwards. Don't worry about that, okay? So all I'm going to do now is wrap it around here. But what? Oh, I've just rolled it in my paste. Look at that. Got a dollop on my mat. Not worse than a dollop on your mat, is there? So I'm just going to wipe this little bit off here. We'll wipe that off the candle. Let's just take that there away. See how it's just coming off easily? I love that about it. We're going to find the edge.
Cheryl's asking, will there be any other colours in this paste to come? And is it okay to be used... I'm not quite sure. And is it okay to use a pattern joined up image in a stencil? I'm not quite sure what that means.
I'm not 100% sure.
Cheryl, can you
my
just
love.
message back in with a bit more detail, darling, please? Then we can see if we can answer your question for
Yeah,
you.
definitely. Let us know. Okay. So as this one goes over here, I've matched it up, so then I'm going to trim it. So that's going to go on our candle. But also something else I wanted to quickly show you. So I'm just letting my glue gun heat up, because then what I'll do is I'll stretch that round like that and glue those two together, because it glues to itself really nicely. But then that will, of course, be on the base of your candles, which is just going to look gorgeous. You could then go over this with your candle paint if you wanted to.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Blend it. So if I leave that just stood there a minute, if you were to get something like this wonderful one that Mel made, this here is a completely different shape. Now, because it stretches, if you were to go over something like this and you wanted it, you can stretch it around and it will start to wrap into it, okay? So if you stretch into it like this, start to work all the way around those beveled edges. Again, just use your glues, hot glue it in place and continue to work around like that. And say if you weren't too happy with it, say if you were to position this in place, you could use your hot glue, really grip that in there. You can then press the rest of it down and it will actually mold to spherical shapes as well.
That's amazing. Look at that. What a difference that makes.
It really does. But look at what pulling that tie makes such a difference.
That's fabulous, David.
But then if you took it off and you thought, well, actually, I don't want it on here anymore, then you've got that shape in there. Get your hairdryer. Okay. Bit of heat and start to let it go back to normal.
Wow.
And it will go back to how it started.
That's ridiculous.
I know it retains its shape just with a bit of heat.
Good grief. Look at that.
Which means that when it is going around those different shapes, you can add heat to it to allow it to actually mould. So once you've got it gripped like this, I'm just going to gently hold it here with one hand and then pinch it round and hold it with my finger in place. If you start to add a little bit of heat, you're going to allow it to start to go in.
Wow.
Okay, heat it up, and as it's starting to get warm.
Right, you need this paste in your life. Shop bundle, $34.99. Look at all the different things you're able to do with that one product. Isn't that just incredible? I love the fact that they'll go around vases like that, because now you're not limited to what you can put it onto.
Look at that.
Wow.
Heat it up.
Press it down.
Oh my word, I'm obsessed.
Fabulous, so am I. That's amazing.
Look at how it's completely wrapped around there, and I've only really quickly done that. And again, we could use a spray adhesive on the back of here. It will mould to spherical, flat and round shapes.
Brilliant. Right, David, come with me. Let's do one quick recap on this paste, and then we'll answer the questions, and then we will draw a winner. And then I'm going next door. I'm going through the wall again, David.
I think I almost went through the floor.
I think you did.
I thought I was going through the wall. You're going through the wall.
I'm going through the wall with Lily.
Oh, I thought I was coming with you. I don't know.
No, it's Lily stenciling. Right, talk to me about this paste.
Paste, brand new paste. This is your flexible moulding easy relief paste from Cadence. 3 colours in this bundle for you: gold, silver and copper. You're going to spread it evenly into lace moulds, into of course all your decorative moulds, and of course it's going to wrap around your furniture. It's going to go onto things like card fronts, canvases, candles, glassware, metal boxes, the lot. It is a beautiful medium, completely water based. Air dries within 2 to 3 hours. If it's in a slightly deeper mould as well, it could be ever so slightly longer, but it stretches, it moves, it peels out of the moulds incredibly easy. And it's brand new for you here at Highlight Crafts today. It's at a great deal. It's been flying as well.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't want any of you to miss out of this. I would love to try and feature this in the Cadence Club as well for you.
Yeah, fantastic. Right, let's answer questions, shall we? So question number 1, which is the largest ocean on Earth? The Pacific. Question number 2, what is the largest island in the world? Greenland.
Greenland.
What is the name of the chameleon in the animated movie Tangled? Pascal. Number 3, who played Jack Dawson in Titanic? Leonardo DiCaprio. And how many eyes does a bee have? 5. 5 eyes. Keeping a beady eye on you. Oh, beady.
Oh. I would give you a high 5, but it's got one anyway.
Right, Andrew said that again, love. You're very quiet.
Yeah.
Andrew's made a mistake and picked 5 winners, so you can have 100 points each. Brilliant.
Needed it
right,
nice.
Are they going on the screen, Andrew? No? Carol McDonald, Doreen M, Julie W, Sandra Moxon, and Veronica Hamilton. Keep an eye out in your inbox. We will send you a message and get those points sorted. Thank you, David, as
thank
ever.
you. Thank you,
I'm
everyone.
going next door with Lily to do some stenciling, and then me and you will be back at 6 o'clock tonight.
6 o'clock.
We will. See you then.